A relationship can make you feel great, or it could stress the hell out of you and literally kill you.
About you guys, but I would love to watch somebody like, you know, a couple that we know, you know, in the public eye, discuss their relationships and what works for them and, you know, what they do to make each other feel good every day. And, well, with that, I'd like to share what we do and what makes me feel good every day that Marcus does. And it's just, isn't it amazing when you get a nice gesture from somebody you love, like a little sweet note, you know, just 3 words from somebody you love, how it just melts your heart, you know, and I know it does the same for Marcus, because so some things we do to melt each other's hearts, but we just do it out of love. It's the little things. And, you know, like we wear slippers in the house downstairs, upstairs, no slippers. And it's so cute when I come downstairs. When I go upstairs, I leave my slippers messy. And when I come downstairs the next morning, they're like so nice. Or they're put together nice. And there's like, if I sleep late, which isn't rare, but if I do and he gets up before me, he'll leave like a flower or a cute little stuffed animal. And it melts my heart. And then I know it does the same for him, because I'm in the kitchen and I'll leave his slippers nice with a little heart I cut out. And I'll hear him go, "Aw," from the other room, because I know it melts his heart too. And also, something that melts my heart are these little things like, this is what he does in the morning. Good morning, and 2 hearts holding hands.
You keep these?
Of course I do. And then, like, I was looking, because I wanted to share these things. I was looking at this one, this love note. Look how tired. Oh my gosh. I was up till 3 a.m., but I finished the video. Phew. The whole time I was thinking how wonderful you are, how lucky I am to have you by my side, and how much I love you. Okay, I need sleep. Please let me sleep in the morning. So cute. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Good morning, princess. Happy birthday, princess. Look at just 3 words. I love you. I thought this was gorgeous. In fact, like, just the words. I wanted to frame this one. This is just one of many. And, you know, if I didn't love you, none of this would mean anything to me. All your little sweet gestures. So what do I do that you like? Okay, I'll tell you things I do for him. Like, I make his breakfast. I always make it pretty. And you know, I'm there to give him a hug when he's really tired and needs some sort of emotional support. And, yeah, I tuck him in bed at night, you know, like massage, you know, try and do that. I do that frequently. I'm pretty good, like at least 3 or 4 nights out of 7. What else?
Well, sometimes I'm editing and she comes up behind me and she starts playing with my hair.
Yeah.
She has a rat tail comb. It's really good. It's a little metal tip. She just runs it through my hair.
You know how good it feels when people go like this to your hair? So, yeah, I do that too.
That's really cool. Yeah, she does little things. She's always like, you can tell she's a chef. Like every 10 minutes, like, you want something? You want me to make you something? You know, and I say, yeah, whatever. And she makes me this little gourmet thing. Like, just like, she goes crazy with little art stuff on it and everything.
Well, you inspire me. But I remember when we, maybe a year after we met, we were doing relationship videos because we just clicked so well. And I remember somebody commented, "Oh yeah, let's see them in 5 years." Well, it's been 10 years, so.
You don't see this much nowadays, but she dresses up. I mean, a lot of people don't dress up anymore. They just kind of wear their sweats and they go. We go to fancy restaurants and we see people wearing T-shirts and flip-flops or running shoes and shorts, and it's.
Or we see the woman dressed up and the man is in like a baseball shirt.
Right, but she dresses up really nice. She puts a lot of effort into her presentation. And you know, the best gift I think that
Yes.
I could ever get from you,
It's to be happy.
that
That's
yes,
what he always
yes,
tells me.
yeah,
Just be happy. That's the greatest gift.
is your smile. I mean, that is, I like to see the ends go up, not down, of the mouth. That makes me feel, that's like, it's like status check. Okay, she, you know, if the ends of the mouth are down, that's not good. Something's not good. And
Yeah, I love your giggle too. I know this is corny. This is relationships, but the giggle, it's crazy how you have to find the right one for it to work.
yeah, she wears these goofy Far Side glasses.
That I only wear upstairs.
I love it. It's like she's not afraid to be goofy around me. Like she wears like sometimes the silliest things, or she's outside in the garden and she needs something to cover her so she doesn't get sun in her eyes. So she wears like the stupidest thing, like whatever she can grab, she just puts it on her head. Like sometimes it's a pair of shorts, or just like on her head, or I don't know, the weird things.
Well, I think, you know, something I have with Marcus that I've never had with any other boyfriend is the ability to completely be myself. And, you know, it's just sad that, you know, I don't know, you know, sometimes you're with somebody that, you know, you just can't be yourself. You don't feel comfortable, I guess. And that's kind of like how it was with my ex-boyfriend, you know. We were great and everything, but we had a lot of secrets, like our bathroom rituals. It was so private. But like, just to not be like, oh my God, you know, in front of your partner like that is just such freedom, you know? And also, this is what I wasn't able to do with any of my other boyfriends until I met Marcus, was sing. Like, I sing all the time. I sing to songs. He loves my singing.
She purposely sings off key a bunch of times just to annoy me.
I'm shy. I've always been shy to sing in front of people when the radio's on, but with him, no problem. And then I had him the other day. I go, Marcus, can you please film me dance on the great floor? I wasn't shy. I would never do this in front of anybody except for Marcus and my son. But yeah, just the ability to be yourself. Gosh, you know you found the right one when you have that. And you know, I don't know, it's like, it feels like when before I had you, I was so alone in the atmosphere. I was alone, single for about a year before we met. And it's just, I kept to myself. I really isolated myself from people because I was worried. I was in Florida. I didn't want to meet and fall in love with anybody in Florida because I know how powerful love is, and I did not want to stay in Florida. So I didn't talk to anybody. I just kept by myself, and it was really lonely. And then I came back to Las Vegas, and I was just all alone. And when I met Marcus, I told him, I said, my God, Marcus, you make me feel like I'm home. And like, that is just the most amazing feeling. And I know I make him feel like that too. So just so awesome.
Some people, they attract to each other because of the big things. Security, how they look, their money situation, the job they have, or the big personality traits they have. But that person has annoying little things, lots of little things, and they overlook those. They go, yeah, that's no big deal, right? But as the years go on, it's the little things that happen over and over and over that start getting to you, and the big things start becoming invisible. You don't see them anymore. The little things are what make it, like, it's individual bricks that build a house. And those things will be huge after a while because they're going to be in your face for the rest of your relationship, of your life. Those little things will be big things after a while, and the big things will just be invisible. So be aware when you meet somebody, study the little things that they do, because you're going to be faced with that as long as you're with that person. And they're probably on their best behavior. They're probably holding back a lot of the little things. with her, the little things are adorable. I mean, I can't get enough of them. I mean, like, it's just the silly things she does. She's actually very silly, and she doesn't even know it. She's
entertaining. She's
very entertaining. She's a riot. She's an adorable riot. She's actually pretty messy,
but I'm becoming like
yeah. But she has a lot of things that I laugh at, and it's kind of funny. And she's all worried about it, and I laugh at it.
Yeah. But seriously, one of the most important decisions people make is who they choose as a partner. I mean, that could either make your life wonderful and beautiful or destroy it.
That's part of health. That's why we're having these type of videos on the health channel. Because a relationship can make you feel great, which boosts your immune system, or it could stress the hell out of you and kill you, literally. I mean, literally kill you. So this is a big part of health, and it's a major part of most people's lives. So if you feel empowered by somebody, that's good. If you feel drained and you have to go somewhere else to repower up yourself, that's not a good sign. So the person you're with should be like a battery charger for you. And if you feel like your battery is being drained around that person, you might want to think twice about the situation. And don't think, oh, I can change that person, I can help that person, it'll all work out. You know, dream on if that's what you want to do. But people usually don't change very much. They kind of refine themselves a little bit, but they are what they are, and people don't really want to change.
Yeah.
They want to be accepted for what they are. Like, how would you want to be with somebody that wants you to change?
Exactly. And why would you want to have a relationship that you have to start working on and changing?
Yeah.
You do it, for the pleasure. Also, what can't be overstated enough are those red flags and how so many women, especially women, I mean, it seems men, they ignore the red flags, they can deal with it, and then they get whatever they want and they move on. But when women ignore red flags, I mean, it could lead to death. I've seen it on shows. I'm like, so I used to watch some crime stories, I'd say, where a woman died. I said, let me see how this woman got herself killed. Sure enough, it's the boyfriend, the man, the guy she met, that wonderful, and then he called her. He blew up her phone one day like 50 times because she was out with her girlfriends. That was the red flag. If any guy blows up your phone like that, see ya. You do not want to, take anything further, go further with him. This is why I've been so successful in every relationship I've had, because as soon as the guy shows me one red flag, I'm out of there. And I've had a couple guys that have shown me red flags. I don't know, like I was on the back of a motorcycle once when I was 28, and he yelled something out to this prostitute on the street. And I was like, why would he do that? You just don't want to be with somebody like that. That was a red flag. I'm like, okay, never talk to this guy again. It's just these red flags that people show you. If a guy gets angry right away, well, that's a bad flag right there. But yeah, those red flags, and I don't think women listen to them enough. I mean, sure, you like him, but
people want to feel good so badly. They want that love so badly. They want, they see what they want to see.
But it's not. It's miserable. It's going to be miserable if you continue, if you just ignore that. It's just going to get worse and worse. So red flags, got to pay attention to them. I've always paid attention to them. I don't care, I come first, my happiness. You have to prioritize yourself.
Better to be alone than be in an unhappy situation.
Absolutely. I've always said I'd rather be alone and miserable than with somebody and miserable, right? But yeah, so these little things, they're just so, I don't know. It's not that it's so important, because I think that if Marcus and I never did these little gestures, we'd still be in love. But boy, do they make me feel so good. And I know they make you feel good too, because I always hear, aw, aw.
Yeah, it's the little things. If I have a piece of clothing off and we're walking somewhere, she's straightening it really fast, little things. It's the little things. All these little things that she does,
Yes, and also Marcus does the majority of the work. I do work. but Marcus does the majority of the work. So when I see his clothes on the floor, I hang him up. I, of course, always take out the trash. I would never allow him to do the trash. Plus, it's good exercise for me. I'm like, Marcus, you're too important to do that. You go and do your stuff. I can do that, you know? And I think that's also, you know, helpful that we recognize each other's, you know.
Well, it's called respect. We respect each other, and we do whatever we can to respect that person, and it never ends. Like, it's not like, oh, we're together now, we don't have to respect each other anymore.
When I was like in my early 20s, I remember, I don't know if girls say it now, but back then it was, girls are like, oh, I got my boyfriend, so now I don't have to worry about, I could get fat now. You know, it's like, no, why would you do that? You know, you want to continue, you know, the way you were in the beginning with him. And that's what I try to do. In the beginning, you do want to be on your best behavior. That's called playing the game of love. Here's an example. 20 years ago, I was with my ex-boyfriend of 14 years. We're going out somewhere, a group of us. He says, oh, I forgot something. I got to run in my car and get it. I said, oh, I'm going to go too. So I go to follow him. His good friend pulls me aside. He goes, will you stop? You're smothering the guy. And I said, did he say that? And he said, yes. Well, he told me later he didn't. But with that, I thought, oh my God, I'm smothering the guy. I'm playing the game now. Got to play the game. So I pulled back. So what I did was for the next 24 hours, I wasn't over him. I was there, you know, I was just doing my own thing. And then the next day I'm in the bedroom and I'm going over papers. Guess who comes by? What you doing? Now he's being all, because I pulled away. And it's like, I noticed when one couple is overly fawning over the other person could get a little, you know, quit fawning over me.
You need your space.
You're smothering me, you know? And when that person pulls back, then it's like, hey, I want to go to that you know, it's like, it's a game. It's weird.
Well, it's a balancing game. If you have too much on one side, if there's a balance, then this will attract to this. If there's...
When you meet somebody for the first time, you want to present your best self.
But not a fake self.
No, but you want to be on your best behavior. You know, if you put your finger in your mouth and routinely get food out after you eat, you don't want to do that on your first date with this guy. And kind of got to be on your best behavior. And then I say, by the time they fall in love with you, then it's too late for them to change your mind if you're really a good person, and then they accept your quirks. But in the beginning, you have a woman that is loud, guilty, and, you know, maybe a little obnoxious, not me, but reel it in. Remember when we met? I was very mindful of my voice, so I talked soft. I listened more than I talked, you know, and I was like this. And
yeah, where is she?
A few months ago, Marcus goes, where is that soft-spoken woman that was there when we first met? And I go, oh, you're in love with me now. I don't have to.
She reeled me in.
Yeah, but I do try. I have been trying to lower my voice and make it a little bit more attractive because I have this loud opera voice. Anyways, just wanted to share a few things, you know, that we do, and I just love talking about it. And for those of you that are really into relationships, I'm sure you'd enjoy this video, so I thought we should make it for you. And yeah, if you have any questions or oh God, I'd love any other suggestions that you guys do, you know, with each other, but not sexual. I'm talking just, you know. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and just keeping the love alive. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully we get to do another. I want to do a relationship video once a year at least, okay? So we'll see you next year in the relationship video. Till then. Boop.
Isn't she beautiful? Look, she's sparkly.
Oh, you're so funny.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.